Welcome back to Gbo-Gbo Media. Why you no go speak your own? Why you no go say your own thing? Say what you feel. Talk about what is happening to you in Nigeria. You can come out here, come right here, express yourself, vent your anger, and let the whole world know what you're feeling about Nigeria. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. It's a free world. Express yourself like this man has just done, talking about it. Say my own. I go say my own before any other thing. And that's what he has just done here in this video, explaining himself, telling the whole world and telling those people supporting the oppressors, supporting those people, punishing them and say, okay, they are doing well. He explained on his own part. And I want you to do the same. Here now. You can also say your own. If you're enjoying it, you're also free to say it. Come outside here and say what you feel. If you're enjoying it, just say it and let everybody know where you stand on this matter. Put your own comment in the comment section and let me know what you feel. If you didn't think this guy is not correct about what he's saying, if you think it's wrong, if you think he's just out there to rubbish those people in power right now that call themselves Democrats, let us know on which side of the divide you are standing. This is Gbo-Gbo Media with a new
of the great adjusters, Federal Gbo-Gbo, Federal Gbo-Gbo, the Federal Republic of Rubber Bands. Fucking retards are gonna come chat to me, talk about why you're always angry. Why does it always sound like you're bitter? If you have sense, there's no way you observe the pattern of oppression and it doesn't make you angry. Not even the oppressors makes me as angry as the oppressed enabling the oppressors, making an excuse for the oppressors. They want you to be patient. They want you to adjust. They want you to pay more tax. They cut down your salary. They increase fuel, increase this price, increase that price. But they increase their own salary. They can afford to buy fancy cars. They can afford to keep their children abroad. But who should adjust? You. Who would make an excuse for them? Fucking you. I turned 31 this year. And in 31 years of my life, not once, not one thing have I benefited from that country as a citizen, not one. In fact, I spent 7 to 8 years chasing one degree that I did not for once put to work. One degree that was not degree enough to give me a job to tend to my family. Yes, that's what that is the legacy of that country for me. That's my inheritance from that country. Now, to tarry and to worry for 7 fucking years for 1 fucking degree, then go outside and have the possibility of achieving 3 degrees in 5 years. Why won't you be angry? When we speak on these things, you see people that are ready to our defense. You say, in the upside country that you are, in the western countries that you are, don't you pay tax? You pay tax. But you see what you pay tax for. Healthcare is heavily subsidized. That's why you pay tax. Transport is subsidized, that's why you pay tax. It costs 80 euros a year in this city to use per month. Any kind of transport, anything, train, tram, buses, shuttle, every single thing for the entire month, 80 euros a year per month. But if you work, your organization is mandated by law to subsidize the transport for you. You'll get up to 60% in subsidy. Organization, that's outside of the government. And that's why we pay tax. Every single Nigerian has paid tax from their birth. You've paid tax all your life. When you step out of your house, you're paying tax. You buy tea, you're paying tax. You buy bread, you're paying tax. You're fucking paying your school fees, you're paying tax. Every single place you go to, every single thing you do, every single day, you've paid tax all your life. There is nothing we've seen on an infrastructural scale that warrants it. There's nothing on an infrastructural scale that warrants an upward review of tax or an increase in tax groups or in tax conditions. Nothing. The education is shabby. They don't send their children to school in Nigeria, they send them abroad. Students in federal universities, check the numbers, they pay more. Federal universities, that the claim is that these universities are highly subsidized, they pay more in those universities than they would pay abroad in a lot of countries in Western Europe. They pay more in those universities. The healthcare. Can you boast and say you can go any healthcare and get free paracetamol? No. Nothing. No sense of childcare, no sense of healthcare, nothing for mother care, nothing for maternal care, nothing. Absolute zero. But what? Bring tax, bring more money. But when we speak, they'll say you're always angry. The problem is not the tax. The problem, and that's what makes me angry, is the naivety or the intentional blindness at the weaponization and the design of weaponization of poverty that's going on, that we are acting as if we don't see. You're not being taxed because they want to make the country better for you. You're being taxed because they want to keep you poor. Simple. When they yanked that subsidy and they clamored that an alternative was CNG, between when CNG launched and now, CNG has gone up by more than 75% in pricing. How don't you see it? How don't you see that a country cannot create buffers for removal of subsidy? They can't create buffers for upward review of taxes. They can't create buffers to say, how are we increasing our own salary and asking these people to be patient? You don't see the wickedness that has been designed in play. They buy the fanciest car, they buy the fanciest houses abroad, their children are graduating every single weekend. They can afford all of this. They can afford to fly every weekend. Your president can afford to take multiple breaks per month. But you're the one that should adjust. Anyway, I greet you people again, the greatest adjusters. If they rid you of your ability to buy tomato, they will tell you ways on how to use cucumber to replace the tomato so you can make cucumber stew. And when you cannot afford to buy cucumber, they tell you how to use carrots to make carrot stew. And that's why you see the tax gurus, the Adam Smith, the Korodu Adam Smith everywhere. They're already bringing out boards and telling you, you pay this tax, this is how you can avoid this tax. Don't go for your card, don't pay this, always carry cash, always carry card. Now the question is, when does it stop? It never stops. Why? The great adjusters, the Federal Republic of Rubber Bands. It won't stop.
There are two sets of Nigerians. The dumb ones, the smart ones. They are in the minority. The dumb ones are in the majority, as you see here. But there is nothing inside. Now, inside the smart ones, there are the wicked ones. Let's call them the omojowers. They know that these ones are dumb. They twist everything, sell them every pipe dream. They are buying because they are dumb. Another set inside the smart ones, the cunning ones. Let's call them the Reno or Mokris. They are not really smart. They are as dumb as these people. But because these people are dumb, these ones are able to masquerade as smart people. And these ones will buy. But they are dumb. Then there is the tiny minority who are actually smart, objective, and logical with their reasoning. But because of these two, any idea to cause change emanating from these ones will be blocked and attacked by these two. Because these two benefit from these ones being dumb forever.
Kini Wonoriso. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Put on your notification button, and God bless you as you do. Comment. Bye-bye for now.